What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and I help people overcome retroactive jealousy. In this video, I want to talk to you about staying busy. Now, this is something that I think is very, very, very important. I don't think I cover it enough on this channel, how important the idea of staying busy is while we're struggling with retroactive jealousy, and why it is really so powerful when it all comes down to it, why it actually helps us take our focus away from these intrusive thoughts and able to shift our focus onto other things, basically. And the more we're able to do this, the less we're thinking about retroactive jealousy, the less control it starts having over us, the more the anxiety will calm down, the better we're going to feel. So jump into that in this video. Before we do though, if you could take a quick moment, smash the like button. That'll get this video out to more people. They really need to see it, so I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure before you go today to check out the links in the description below for my courses and coaching program. If you want some extra help on overcoming retroactive jealousy, I'd be more than happy to help you out. So, staying busy with retroactive jealousy, staying busy. And what I mean by this is the last thing we want to do is clear our schedules in order to sit and think about these intrusive thoughts. That was the big thing that happened with me, actually. Because for me, when I was suffering from RJ, my idea was like, I need to think my way out, right? I need to think my way out of these thoughts and come to rationalize them and come to really understand them. And if I can do that, then I'll be cured, right? That was kind of my thing. So I need to, cancel all my plans. I need to cancel everything I got going on so I can think about this stuff. And that couldn't have been further from what I really needed to do. And I can recall times where literally I'd call off from work. I'd call off from work, call sick, so I could sit home and think about these thoughts. I'd cancel plans with friends so I could think about these thoughts. I would, at the time I was actually doing college, I was doing online school, and I remember emailing my teachers and saying hey, I can't do this assignment, this project this week, making some excuse, something happened to my family or something, because I thought that I needed to think about these retroactive jealousy thoughts over and over and over again. Then I'd rationalize them, then I'd be okay with them, and then I'd be able to, do school and do these things without being bothered by these thoughts. The problem is the more we think about retroactive jealousy, the more we think about these thoughts, the more power we give them, right? These thoughts are powerful because we're giving our attention to them. Any thought, for that matter, loves our attention. That's how it lives. Think of a thought as almost like a living, breathing thing, and it feeds off of our attention. So the more attention we give something, the more power it has over our lives. And that was the big mistake that, again, I made, and I regret to this day not canceling all that stuff and thinking I could just sit. I mean, I'll tell, and I said it before on this channel, the stuff that I've done, locked myself in my room for a week and thought things over, thinking I could think my way out of this. And after that week was over, my retroactive jealousy was a million times worse than it ever was before. So, I started to slowly understand that, wow, this probably doesn't work, at least not the way that that I thought it was going to, being able to just kind of think my way out of it. So what I came to kind of find out was, wow, the days where I'm actually super busy, the days where, I have school, I have work, I have I go to the gym, I do these things where my days are just fully booked, were actually my best days. And all of a sudden that kind of started clicking for me. And it was like, wow, actually the more I do, the less I'm thinking about retroactive jealousy, these thoughts, and the better I'm feeling. So maybe my goal is to think less about this stuff, and the less I think about it, the better I'm going to feel about it. And so I started really doing more. I started, working overtime at work. I started doing extra credit and stuff on my college courses. I started making sure I was hanging out with a lot of friends, making sure I was doing stuff constantly. And my days were so busy because the busier I was, the less time I really had to focus on retroactive jealousy. Now, that's not saying all my thoughts went away. As I said, every 5 to 10 seconds, I'd get an intrusive thought. So they didn't go away completely, but I didn't think about them as much. Like, they were still there, they still came, but because I had other tasks I had to do, my mind easily shifted into the things that I was doing, like working and things like that. It was much easier to refocus on the things I was doing, and that just proved to be so powerful for me, so powerful. And yeah, like I said, the days where I was busiest, I felt so much better. And I started doing better. I started doing better at work. I started doing better at school. I started doing better, by doing more things. As my retroactive jealousy started getting better, and I just started getting better in general at the stuff I was doing. So it was almost like a win-win. And so that's kind of the gist that I want to get to here is it's not about, trying to feel good as fast as we can, and feeling good as fast as we can means sitting and thinking and rationalizing these thoughts to try to get to the bottom of them, because we will never get to the bottom of them. These thoughts have so much power, so much control, that again, there's no ends to them. There's no way to think our way out of this. We gotta really just seal the deal with that idea right now and understand we can never think or rationalize these thoughts. Anytime we think we've dug ourselves deeper. We've fed into the thought and we've made it stronger. So our best route away from this is to not think about this. Not think about this. When we don't think about it, we weaken that neural pathway, the habitual thoughts, we weaken them. And so the less we think about it, the less we will habitually think about them, the less anxiety we'll have around them. And when you think a thought with no anxiety attached, it doesn't linger. It just comes and goes, and that's it. You won't even care about it. So my advice to you is to do more things. Do more things, whatever that means for you. Whether that means, work more at your job, whether that means, hang out more with friends, do more things with your kids, volunteer, coach baseball, whatever it is for you, but do more. Don't give yourself those opportunities to sit and just think about this, or even have that mindset of, if I just go home early and think about this, I'll be okay. No, you need to put yourself in a situation where you're constantly busy, where your mind's constantly forcing yourself to focus on other things, and whatever that means for you. I mean, me personally, if I had to do over again, like I'd start like my YouTube channel then, or I'd start doing online blogs then, and force myself to have to do it, and how powerful that really is. I would have overcame retroactive jealousy so much faster. So if you have like a dream or something you've been dying to do, don't wait for your RJ to pass. Don't wait until you feel good. Don't wait until you've thought your way out of it, because that won't come, okay? You start feeling good, you start feeling better by doing the things now, by starting to get busy now, by following your dreams now. And when you start doing that, then the RJ loses its grip. Now your attention is on more of something else. So less time focusing on these thoughts, giving them power. The less time we give them power, they weaken. They weaken more and more and more. So that's it. That's kind of my advice to you. Stay busy. What can you do during a day? Fit your whole schedule. Get it all in. Even if part of your schedule is like an hour of watching TV or whatever it is, like, do that. At least it's something that you can constantly refocus on. But don't give yourself time to sit and think about this stuff. Like, I want an hour to think this through, or, I'm going to leave early from this to do this, or I'm going to cancel my plans to think this over because I don't feel good. It's not going to work. It's going to make you feel so much worse. Staying busy, that's the key. Stay busy. And that's a little secret pathway for you in overcoming retroactive jealousy once and for all. So if you enjoyed this video today, I appreciate it if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button so we can get this video out to more people that need to see it. Also subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Make sure you click the notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. Again, that's it for me for now. I really appreciate you joining me today. If you want more help in overcoming RJ, please check out the links in the description below for my courses and coaching programs I have available for you. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. See you in the next video.